Everybody, it's the Kamookster, and today we're recapping episode 5 of Agatha All Along, titled Darkest Hour, Wake Thy Power. We start the episode with the Salem 7 mind-controlling some bugs to go look for Agatha and her friends. Now in the comics, the Salem 7 are these like weird animal people, but in the show, they're kind of just some like really weird, gnarly witch bitches. Now these dirty-ass crackheads, the Salem 7, are definitely going to kill at least one of the main cast by the end of this show. And my money is probably on the old white bitch with no discernible reason for being on the road in the first place. Lila. Or is it Layla? No, it's Lila. It's Lila. Especially since Lila's the one that actually senses them. Like, what we just saw is actually a vision Lila had of the Salem 7 coming. So she warns the others, and surprise, surprise, Rio, who's like probably the god of death, or what do you call it? Lady Death, Mistress Death, whatever. She already knows that it's happening. So that's like some more proof as to like what she really is, her true nature. So basically we get a big lore dump of like why the Salem 7 are doing what they're doing and you know who they are. And you know those 7 witches that Agatha killed back in WandaVision? Yeah, these are their kids and they are pissed. So they've been actually hunting her ever since the Salem days. So the Salem 7 eventually start like chasing our witch friends up and down the witch's road. Agatha's group is eventually sandwiched between 2 of the Salem 7 members and they can't go left and they can't go right. So Billy suggests going up. He asks them if they should just like go ahead and like make these witches' brooms.
What about a hexenbusting?
And they all shoot it down.
Broom? Horrible. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, that's a terrible idea.
But then like immediately do it anyway.
No, brooms are great.
Because the Salem 7 look nutty as squirrel shit and nobody wants to fuck with them. The coven flies up into the air, like past the moon on some ET type vibes, and the road doesn't like that, so it eventually like pushes them down, like forces them back down to the ground. Now the witches get eyes on the next trial, but basically one of the Salem 7 is standing directly in front of it. But the witches do not stop. They fly their brooms directly through her and she turns into like a swarm of bugs and like, you know, flies away. And I'm just saying, like, why do the Hus always be doing that? Like every time, like haven't you ever linked with a girl, right? Like you talk, you know, like you kind of vibe a little bit and you finally meet her and then she just turns into like a swarm of bugs and like flies away, like completely dematerializes. They enter the next trial where the Salem 7 cannot follow them for some reason. Doesn't make much sense, but whatever. And they're all dressed as trashy teens as they like go around and explore and figure out what the next trial is. And eventually they find out that they're supposed to use this Ouija board to speak with the dead. The witches start screwing with the Ouija board and oh shit, Mrs. Hart comes back. I was right. Mrs. Hart comes back as a ghost and she possesses Agatha and starts talking about like how they kind of dragged her out of her, you know, domestic home life and got her killed, and I kind of feel bad. Never mind, Agatha was playing a practical joke and she was pretending to be possessed by Mrs. Hart.
What a journey.
I gotta say though, her Mrs. Hart impression is dead on, okay? But this is a lot darker than like if Mrs. Hart really did come back, because yeah, they really just dragged her out and killed her, so yeah. The witches stop playing around and they use a Ouija board for real and they get a real ghost. It calls itself Death and it says that it's here to punish Agatha. And she gets really spooked because it keeps saying punish, 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 punish Agatha. And all the witches, they oblige. You know what's crazy is that they all like immediately turn on her, like immediately. Like I'm pretty sure they actually want to kill her. Like they were gonna kill her here.
We could tie her up.
You're not serious.
Humiliation would work too.
I mean, or we could just slit her throat.
When people ask me why I don't have female friends.
But she gets possessed for real this time by her own mother. What's her name? It's like... You just give me a second. Oh wait, no, we don't get her name yet. That's not in the script. Agatha gets for real possessed and starts choking out Jennifer. The ghost possessing Agatha reveals herself to be Eva Nora Harkness, and she basically wants a death. That's what this trial is. Somebody is gonna have to die by the end of this episode, and she wants Agatha to die. Which, I mean, we know is not gonna happen because the show is called freaking Agatha All Along, so yeah, she can't die yet. Agatha begs the others not to leave her with their mom, and everyone is kind of reluctant to do so. Except Jennifer, who, I mean, she's rightfully mad. I mean, she just got fucking choked out, so I would be pretty pissed off too. But the fact that, like, these girls are even considering it, like, damn, y'all are fake as fuck. Agatha's mom goes to possess Agatha once again, and Alice actually casts a protection spell on Agatha, which backfires horrendously because instead of like accepting the protection, Agatha just steals the fucking magic itself from Alice, draining her life force and slowly but surely aging her up and killing her right then and there. Agatha kills Alice. Really did not expect that. Now the only thing that got Agatha to stop stealing the magic from Alice is hearing the name of her dead son, Nicholas Scratch, which was said by Billy before he runs to help Alice's dead corpse, as everybody shits on Agatha, an evil witch, for being evil. Man, and those witches really are fake as hell too. Like, imagine you're getting smoked, right? And all your homegirls are just sitting there watching, bro. Like, they don't do a single damn thing.
What do you mean no, bro? You know, she's right there. Like, y'all could do something. You don't even need to use magic. You like literally just fucking pop her in the face right now.
I can't even defend Agatha because, you know, Alice succeeds, bro. She banishes the witch. Like, she banishes her, and then Agatha goes ahead and starts stealing her magic from her, bro. Like, that's tough, bro. The witches pass the trial, and they leave the house. Now, out of the trials we've gotten so far, this is definitely the most unclear, because, like, the other two at least, like, had objectives, like, oh, you gotta break the curse, or, oh, you gotta, like, cure the poison. This one, I don't think they ever truly stated it. Like, me saying that, oh, they required a death to leave the place was just like guessing, but I'm pretty sure the entire objective was just to talk to the dead, and that didn't seem too hard. I mean, they kind of just did it, and then they got attacked, and then somebody died. So, but as they are walking away, Billy is really pissed off at Agatha. I mean, anyone would be. I mean, the other two witches seemed kind of nonchalant about the whole thing, but Agatha just straight up killed one of their teammates, like murdered. Like, there's no excuse for that. Like, she really just actively tried to kill her and succeeded. And Billy is not ready to let it go.
How could you kill her?
I couldn't control it.
Yes, you could have. Don't lie to me.
And what happens next kind of goes hard, but is also really messed up. Because, like, when the other witches are around, Agatha's all like, oh, I couldn't control it. I didn't mean to. It was an accident, blah, blah, blah. And then as soon as they leave, she completely owns that shit. Like, she is like, yeah, I did that. Yep. And I do it again.
Killing people to serve your own agenda? No. Not for me.
Remember the stuff I said last episode about Agatha loving Billy like a son? Billy and Agatha are definitely, you know, developing a mother-son bond, and I kind of like it. It's sweet. Yeah, maybe it's more of like an Omni-Man situation, because...
Come, pet.
Let me break it down for you, Mark. Your mother and I have a relationship that is all about a master-slave dynamic. When I said she was more like a pet to me, I meant that in the most literal way possible. Remember that time you found a dog collar under the couch? I told you, it was because we were getting you a dog. That was a lie, son. Truthfully, your mom likes it when I put her on a leash and walk her around the backyard. She's usually naked, of course. I can't explain why, but the whole thing is her idea. She'll piss on trees, sleep in dog cages, chew up furniture. She once took a full-size adult woman shit in my Dockers. Your mother is one fucked up slut, Mark.
But Billy was not letting that slide because he uses his abilities to throw Agatha off the road, and does the same with Jennifer and Lilia, which is kind of messed up because, you know, those two didn't do anything. But we end on our best boy Billy, wearing Wanda's crown. To Billie Eilish's You Should See Me in a Crown, and like, if nothing confirmed that his name is Billy, that song definitely did it. Like, goddamn, Billy has to be like one of the best characters in this show, like second only to Agatha herself. I mean, this crown scene showed like what every real Marvel fan knew before like the trailers even came out. This guy's Billy. He's Wiccan. He's Wiccan from the comics. That's who he is. He's not Agatha's son. He's not some random like throwaway character. That's Billy. Okay. No, because let's say if it wasn't Billy, right? What did we watch? What did we watch? Did we just sit here and watch some random villain and some random teenager with a group of random witches go and look for power for no reason and have it have no effect on the rest of the MCU whatsoever? Doesn't make sense. Now I know that Agatha, Lily, and the other one, Jennifer, got thrown off the road, but like they're definitely not gonna be dead. Like maybe there's a secret like trial underneath the road or something, or they're gonna get pulled out or something like that, but like that's not the way they're gonna die. But like I said, Lila's definitely gonna die. She's dead. But yeah, no, murder attempts in this show have gone like skyrocket. They have gone way up. But I don't think they really want to make Billy a villain, just like Wanda. I mean, they still gotta do Young Avengers and all that stuff. So yeah, he really is just like his mom.
You're so much like your mother.
Okay, now while this episode had the most lore reveals and dumps like in the entire show so far, I'd say, it's also the worst one, because like what really happened this episode? Okay, they got chased by the Salem 7, they rode on brooms, they went to a house, Agatha got possessed twice, and she killed somebody. Like, if I could explain it that quickly, then it's not a great episode. There's not a lot of depth there. I mean, I guess, yeah, we got the Billy reveal, which is pretty cool, but come on. They could have like made the whole scene with like them inside of the trial like more important, like more lore-esque. We never even get an explanation on why they're wearing weird teenage clothes. Like Agatha's in the 03 jersey, dude. Like, what is that all about? And yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. We're gonna do another discussion on Agatha next week, but yeah, we're done. Stay scheming or keep dreaming. Was that cool? I want to say that like at the end of every episode if I remember, which I probably won't, but like I'm gonna try.
Revelation 22. Behold, I am coming soon. My reward is with me, and I will give to everyone according to what he has done.
For the fries. For the Big Mac.